Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Mateus cuts out the pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. He's in one-on-one. Real chance! Goal, France! And we have liftoff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bale. And this is Hullet. And this is Hullet. Hullet plays it in. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. That's a good ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cruyff has got himself a free kick. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. That is good strength. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
France are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? Chance, surely! And no mistake. And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Bellingham. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. That's Vieira. And it's Beckham. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Cruyff, driving through, and he shoots! And there's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Ibrahimovic! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Ibrahimovic had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Beckham. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has not gone well. Mateus. Cruyff going forward. And here's Hullet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. The final seconds now. Cruyff driving forwards. Ibrahimovic constantly looking for the ball into the box. Bellingham. And it's Azar. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. And he's there to clear it. Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good alertness. Buffon sends that a long way. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now, can they get him away? Hullet, and Hullet has another go! And that's a sharp finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Hazard, and he's in on goal. Chance! You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 21.
Thuram.
Hazard.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Goes for a shot!
À leur place.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Sidor. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 18. Attention, changement.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Van Dijk. Desai. And it's Nedved. Just eases him off the ball. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is good progress on the left. Nedved never out of the action for very long. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that was very necessary. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Maicon's cross. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
They've played it short. Rice. That is lovely. Now who's going to be first to this? That'll be a throw. Vieira. And that's a good ball. Now the header! Against the crossbar! And that has been cleared. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Nice bit of trickery. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Vieira.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try. Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Oh, good climb! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Le numéro 4.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Le numéro
The
16.
hostilities have already resumed.
Changement.
Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Seedorf. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Vieira. Lahm producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Šeško. Now it's Seedorf. Seedorf was alert. And we're halfway through extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And it's been hooked away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the pass is intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now he's got space here. Vieira. And it's Lahm. Stood up well to him there. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Vietnam have their second corner now. Ronaldinho goes short. Lovely bit of skill. Incoming delivery. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And he's being shifted off it. That's good running with the ball. Always goal side. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Ronaldinho is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. 1-1. A swift riposte. Pelé is second man up. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Cristiano Ronaldo, second to go. Wonderful poise and placement.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Oh, it's a really good save.
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
We're on to number 3 here. No! Denied remarkably! Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Šeško, fourth in their queue. And he sticks it away.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Oh, you're not going to save that. And it's 3-3. Seedorf with the last of the first 5 penalties. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The margin of error is 0. Just about that. So it all ends in heartbreak. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Bullet has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Messi. And it's Bellingham. Cruyff. And it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's superb. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played towards the other side. Bale. Now, can they get him away? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Pretty robust defending. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Bellingham. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckham. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
This is the time you need that pace.
There's the shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Bellingham really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vietnam are looking to go forward now.
France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bale. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Beckham is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And this is Cruyff. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He shifted it to the flank. France do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Roberto Carlos. Thuram. For Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Hazard. Beckham is always looking to break lines. Nesta. Bale. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. It's Bellingham. Desailly did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's picked his way through. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hazard is onto this. Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Out towards the flank. And it's Cruyff. Played out towards the right wing. Driven in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
Hazard.
Pelé.
Le numéro 11, Messi.
Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this
Le
opponent.
numéro 23, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 14, Sidorf. Le numéro 10, le numéro 20, changement.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Has crossed into getting up there! And that's a sharp finish! And the game has liftoff! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That is good progress on the left. Can he get it through? That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught. Has another go! Schweinsteiger gets flagged offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's managed to get free. Schweinsteiger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's through here. Oh, well played. Now he's off and running. Now it's Ronaldinho. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings in across. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That pass has been well intercepted. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lahm. And here's Ibrahimovic. Michael plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira. The end. Time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He is through here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Beckham plays it short. Now it's Beckham. Beckham with the cross. Punched away. And it's Vieira. Showing good feet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, good driving run. Mbappe shoots!
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Roberto Carlos getting up there! Oh, it rattles the bar! Turan. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chips it through. It's a promising position. Now there's a fine ball. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ibrahimovic. Messi. They're urging it. Can he finish? Goal! France! And there is your opener. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's destined for the flank. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Vieira.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good alertness. Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Mateus really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That is a brilliant interception. It's Ibrahimovic! Can he get it? Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Bellingham. Vieira. Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vietnam currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Into the channel. Hazard. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Shot could be on. And the counter is on. Neatly clipped into space. And he's gone looking for safety. Roberto Carlos, a picture of focus and alertness. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And this is Bullet.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Carlos. He's in a great position here. Terrific effort. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 21. Hazard. Le numéro 11. Messi. À leur place, le numéro 23.
There's the crossfield ball.
Ronaldo. Le numéro
And it's
30.
Lam. Can he get on the end of this?
Sidor.
He's having a shot!
Le numéro 18.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. Lam. Some resolute defending there. France have the chance to go the other way. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good read, needed to be. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much.
And Seno! It's hit the upright.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos getting forward. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he latch on to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. 5 minutes left on the clock. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira tries to pass it through. Plenty to aim at here. Decent chance! And no mistake. We thought they were done, but never say never. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
And this is Schweinsteiger. Chance for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? And that's it. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Desai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a good foot in there, and it's Cruyff.
That's good play from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cruyff! Closing in on goal. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Unequalled in the history of our beautiful game.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Good read, needed to be. Cruyff and Mateus. And that is not getting there. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's worked it through. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a shot! Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, this is a great position. Played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Beckham. He's in a great position here. Big chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Cruyff. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Bale. Not the most convincing of passes. Could move up a gear here. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Hullet. So much time and space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely feet. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Now this real chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Holland, and he shoots! And one more try! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum.
And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Vietnam looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Has a look up and he's rising! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Can he get it through? No way through, so back it comes. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Some resolute defending there. Bale. Tries to get it clear. It's a throw-in. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Nicely weighted ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. Vietnam have their second corner now. They've played it short. Backward it goes. It's Bale! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Cher public, je voudrais vous signaler simplement que vous pouvez, si vous le souhaitez, retrouver les commentaires en direct de ce match sur la radio FM du club.
didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. We still find our way home. Every time I miss it's like
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gives it back. Vieira. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. This is promising. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. Ball in towards the middle. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Over to the other side. Bale. And it's Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Mateus! Goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball, well read, and the danger is averted. Haaland is herring after that one. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Vieira does well not to be outdone there, and he's only too happy to take that back. Cruyff has got himself a free kick. Vieira is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Ah, such a clever touch. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. Lovely, now then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Mbappe. And it's Hazard.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shot could be on. Great chance! And it's in! France are back on level terms. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Oh, good effort! And it's in! And again they hit the front. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, nice touch. Chance to deliver. Oh, good climb! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
Vietnam go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a
chance! Maldini gets it away. The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Bellingham. And this is Hazard. Haaland, a player who needs no introduction. Searching pass he's played there. Hazard. Foot in. Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Not much subtlety about that. Mateus is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it's half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Vietnam up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. The second half is up and running. Mbappe looking to play him in. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Hullet. But that has not gone well. Vieira. is always looking to break lines. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Vietnam really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And here's Bellingham, and this is Hazard. Mateus given the lift of his goal. So what can they make of this? Bullet currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's made its way, decent chance! And a neat finish! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 21.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Le numéro 11. Messi.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff.
Le numéro 30. Le numéro 23.
Corner given.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 20. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 14. Sidor. Changement en cours.
France have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Ronaldo. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Really fierce, close defending. Picked out brilliantly. Passing nice and... He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Šeško really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Deftly away. Seedorf's delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nesta. Šeško. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gets a good foot in there. Maicon running with intent. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. A momentary, and that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.
your body does keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it